Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only, just David. And we have lots going on. Four, not three, four housewife shows on at the same time: RHOC, RHOSLC, RHOP, and RHONY. What is your favorite? If I had to rank, what would I do? Well, all right, before we get into that, let's talk about our HOP so far this season. Episode 2. Episode 2. Let's get to some Salt Lake at the end if we have time. Let's do a little New York. Let's talk about some OC. But episode 2 of RHOP. I gotta be honest, guys. I gotta be honest with you. I'm liking the P. I did not have this on my bingo card. I'm liking New York about as much as I expected to like it. Sorry for those of you watching on YouTube. I am just like, there's something on my counter. I'm liking New York as much as I thought I would like it. I'm liking Salt Lake probably as much as I thought I would like it, maybe a little better without Von Teese. And I have to say, I thought I would hate the P. I had zero expectations for the P, and I am loving RHOP. So that is the good news. Now we start episode 2 of RHOP right where we left off. Amia is a very upset. She runs to the bathroom. And she is very upset at Gizelle and Karen, who have implied that she is a bad mother. And you know what? So she's in the bathroom crying. Wendy is calming her down. I just love this moment. Not that I have anything against Mia, but I just love Giselle's making excuses at the table. Karen's making excuses at the table. And I think I've just realized I love anytime Gizelle and Karen are on the same page. Now, that we saw in episode 1, but it doesn't last very long now, does it? So we'll get into that in a few minutes, but I just love that Mia's in the bathroom crying with Wendy, and you have a Gizelle and a Karen that kind of caused this because they both implied that she's a bad mom and doesn't really care for her kids appropriately. And I love that there is a unified Karen and Gizelle. Love it, love it, love it. So that's how we start the episode. We start right where we left off the other episode. And poor Mia, poor Mia. I like Mia. I really am liking them all at the moment. So there's that. Is she a bad mom? I don't know. We keep going with the Hatitude party. We keep going with the Hatitude party. Anybody out there want to have a Hatitude party with me? I got to ask Sarah Fraser again. I thought I asked her on a recent episode. She didn't really respond. I want to have a Hatitude party. I'm not even trying to be silly or funny or joke. I actually really want to have a Hatitude party. She calls out Wendy and gives Wendy the bowler hat. Her and Wendy have some time and they need to wake up. This Jazelle Bryant girl, she don't miss a beat. She gives herself the queen hat. Okay, Gizelle, you girl. I mean, it was a nice hat. I see you, Gizelle. I see you. She gives the new girls their own hat. So I just loved she's this Gizelle. She ain't reasonably shady. She is shady. So love that this Hatitude party. I want one myself. She gives the bucket hat to Wendy. She gives the derby hat to the newbies. And anybody out there who wants to have a Hatitude party, I am at all airs. I would like to have a Hatitude party. Now, we have a scene. She says to Wendy, "Girl, we're gonna have to go out. We're gonna have to bury all of our problems." And Wendy says yes. So Gizelle and Wendy agree to have a sit down. They go to the restaurant. The waiter is pushing some type of crab cake or crab. I didn't really understand um, what that was. But that's that. Wendy orders the branzino, and a few minutes later, she is told that they are out of the branzino. I absolutely love a branzino, and I absolutely hate when I order something on the menu that is out. It happens to me all the time. I always pick the thing and then they're like, we're out of that. Which listen, I'm a foodie, so I can always find something to order, but I hate when they're out of what I ordered. And I love this scene because, I mean, does anyone else pick up on this? That basically Gizelle is talking to Wendy and she's explaining to Wendy, I don't think you and I don't have anything in common. I don't think you and I don't get along. I just think that, like, some of the things that come out of your mouth are demeaning. It's that professor. It's that you're better than us. So she's basically telling Wendy, your delivery is what it is. Don't shoot the messenger. It's not really you. It's like just some of how you say these things. They could sound demeaning. And Wendy is listening and at the same time telling Gizelle that she is eating the oysters incorrectly. And you're supposed to just like suck the oysters out. And basically, Gizelle is telling her, girl, sometimes you're demeaning. And Wendy's like, I got it. I hear you. But by the way, you're eating the oysters incorrectly, which I think is possibly one of the most demeaning things you could possibly. I mean, don't you tell me how to eat my food. Don't you tell me how to eat my food. So I just thought that was funny, right? But these two seem to now look, they're having a little laugh at Mia's expense. They're talking about the shorty. They're talking about the shorty that she's dating. So they're like bonding over some shading some Mia. And I'm kind of okay with that because I like this pairing. I like this pairing. So there's that, right? So there's that. So I love that. He is a shorty. By the way, guys, nothing wrong with a shorty. Nothing wrong with a shorty. I like a little shorty, right? Now we learn a little bit more about Stacy Rash. Stacy Rash. We're showing her home life. We're blacking out the face of her husband because obviously he did not agree to be filmed. That is how we do it. And we learn that her daughter speaks multiple languages, 3 languages, and she is from Detroit, Michigan. And you know what? So is my queen Madonna. So anyone who's from Detroit, Michigan is you're good in my book, Stacy Rash. You are good in my book. So I'm liking it. I'm liking Stacy a lot. First of all, we all know I'm superficial. I mean, I love me some Dorit. I love me some Dorit. And it's probably because Dorit is so pretty. I think Stacy is so pretty. Anyone else think she's pretty? I really,